Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, I know you're all here to see my latest memoir, The Adventures of Crispin and the Last Vacuum Cleaner. However, my publisher wants me to tell a personal story first, so I will regale you with one of the latest adventures. Now, I apologize if a friend or loved one has drugged you here today and you don't already know the great adventurer Crispin. He is about yay high, long snout, furry, short cropped tail. He is fearless in most situations. However, strange, like many great adventurers, he has his quirks. Indiana Jones was afraid of snakes. Crispin's thing is weird smacking noises, sneezes, coughs, that kind of thing. I don't know what it is. It's not that he's afraid per se, but he gives you a judgmental look and runs and hides around the corner. So, recently, we had discovered that rats were raiding the backyard bird feeder. Crispin would not abide this situation and organized a search party to go and put a stop to this once and for all. So he, as usual, recruited me to keep notes and be his backup. So there we were, off into the wilds. First of all, sneaking through the jasmine, tiptoeing through the herb garden, and that other sort of minefield that any dog owner knows about. We'd been without food and water for a whole 7 minutes. Crispin's stomach was starting to growl. And at last, in the gloom, we saw a hairless tail. We approached it cautiously, Crispin sniffing, me keeping my distance. And there, eye moving, it was gray, too big to be a rat. It was a possum. Crispin instantly, can we eat it? Can we eat it? No, that's not how this works. I gingerly picked it up by the scruff of the neck, shoved it under the fence, and we continued on hunting rats. Sooner or later, Crispin smelled something and disappeared into a dark corner of the backyard. Where had he gone? There, in the corner, was a giant hole. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen a giant hole in your backyard, but it is a very uncomfortable feeling. Maybe you should go more often. So he darted in. I heard him barking. You could hear it from down the hole. It's huge. I could crawl into this thing. So I did. As I follow on my hands and knees through the narrow tunnel, it takes a couple of turns, and pretty soon I see these narrow shafts of light. I'm under my own deck. Ahead, I can see the backside of Crispin lit in the dim light, and he's got something cornered. He's growling. And in front of him is a giant, 1 foot tall, rat. But in the narrow tunnel, it's eye level with both of us. Crispin has it cornered and says, I don't know, he's barking actually. And the rat is also facing him. As I get closer, I realize that Crispin's demanding the rat hand over all his food. But Crispin, man, we're here. And as I inhale in the dark tunnel, the dust and grime from the rat. Now, this is a mean rat. He's got scars and like huge yellow teeth. And as I inhale, I sneeze. Achoo! Crispin stops growling, freezes, and turns and runs through my legs. I don't even know how he got by me. Hey man, hey, come back. Oh boy. And so it comes at me, yellow teeth and green eyes, and it's snarling, and I'm backing up, and I'm reaching back. Crispin, come back, come back. And my dog is gone, and so I'm backing up, and I'm up out of the tunnel, and I climb up, and then I'm covering it, and he's covering the hole with his snout, and we pat it down, and it's sealed, and I'm panting, and I'm, hey man, I thought we were, why'd you give up? And he's like, oh, there's a big scary noise, and it's easier to get treats from you. And that's why I take my bird feeder in at night. Thank you.